Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hughes. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's got it again. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier,
and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tulane.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, it's Hughes. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Good enough for first down yardage.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 14, Stanford 7.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tulane.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Touchdown, Tulane. Strong game by this quarterback. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. A quick juke to get free. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Running back carry. Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Green Wave. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. To throw, it's Moss. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quick grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Grab made by the tight end. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score. Tulane, 35.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Moss. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. Getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. It's third down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Using his legs, it's Hughes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Green Wave. And this one is getting ugly. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Moss. Throws to the tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And the route is on.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tulane 49, Stanford 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the ground, it's Barnes. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. That's a bullet pass to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
3rd down coming. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Tulane 49, Stanford 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Tulane 56, Stanford 7.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To the air. It's Moss. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's McCoy.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Moss. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Stanford.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Give it to the back again. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He's going to hand this off.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. They're going to run it here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tulane. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
63, Stanford 14.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Second down coming up.
Looking to throw. It's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of